Hello and welcome to Puzzle Master. This is the Puzzle Guy, and in this video I will show you how to solve the USB puzzle. This puzzle was designed by Luke Ware. Difficulty level of the puzzle is 8 out of 10 on a Puzzle Master's difficulty scale that runs from 5 to 10. And the goal of the puzzle is to free the USB drive from its case. If you take a closer look right here, you will find this small black part. It's a 64GB flash drive, and you can't remove it just by hitting the puzzle or spinning it or doing some magic tricks. The only way to remove it is actually to solve the puzzle, and then you can easily remove the flash drive. This puzzle is made from aluminum, and it has a small size, the size of a matchbox or maybe an old style lighter where you have to unscrew the bolt and then fire it up. This puzzle has 2 holes on one side, 2 on the other side, and they have a thread inside. Also, there are 3 look like bolts parts on top, and that's actually all information that you have. And now you have to find how to solve the puzzle and remove the USB drive. If you like the USB puzzle and you want to buy it and try to solve it by yourself, go to puzzlemaster.ca. And if you want to see the solution of this puzzle, keep watching the video. And now I will show you how to solve the puzzle. The solution of this puzzle is not so difficult, but it is amazing. Actually, it can be difficult, but it is amazing how simple the mechanics is and how tricky it is to solve it. So first of all, you will find that there are 3 bolts on top. You have to unscrew all of them. It may take some time, but that's what you have to do. This puzzle requires a lot of putting bolts in and out, so you have to have some patience in order to solve it. So it is 2, and now the last one, and all bolts are released. Now, if you shake the puzzle, you can hear there is a small pin or something inside. Actually, inside there is a compartment in top part. There are 2 holes on each side. The bottom holes are actually some technical stuff that holds the USB flash drive inside. You don't have to use them, and these are a little bit larger than bolts, so you can try to put the bolt inside, but nothing happens. You actually have to use these smaller holes, and there is a opening inside and a small metal pin that moves freely inside, so you don't know if it is goes from this side to this side or from this side to this side, or maybe it's in a different orientation. And there is a tiny opening in this part in the middle. You have to find the way how to put the pin inside of that part, which is quite tricky. So what you have to do, you have to grab the smaller bolt, put it inside. At least it is the way how I solved the puzzle. You have to kind of make sure that the metal pin is on the bottom. You can't really say if it is on the bottom, but you can at least guess that it is there. Then I put this bolt inside so that it sticks inside of the compartment. Then I gently tilt the puzzle until I hear the pin drop to this side. Now I can unscrew the bolt back. And now, if I did everything correct, and I hope I did that correct, the pin is right here next to this wall. So what I do next, I grab another bolt and put it all the way inside until it stops moving. If it stops somewhere here in the middle, that means that the pin is still right here, and you have to keep looking for a way how to put it next to this wall. As you can see now, one bolt is in, another one, I'm going to tighten it a little bit more. And now the moment of truth, I'm going to shake the box. If it is something is shaking, that I did something wrong. But nothing is shaking. I hope that the pin now is trapped between 2 bolts. The next step will be to unscrew this bolt but put this in. At the same time, the pin will be between 2 bolts, and I will be moving it all the way to the middle, but I have to do it very carefully so that I don't drop the pin, or I have to start from the start. So let's see. And you have to move it until the bolt on the right will go all the way inside. And then you will hear that the pin dropped down. Okay, I'm almost in the middle. Just a couple of more steps. And I hope that the pin is somewhere in the middle. The next step will be to grab the third pin, put it in the middle, and screw it in all the way until you see that the flash drive comes out. And let's see, yeah, I was right, the pin is in the middle, and as you can see, when I put this bolt all the way in, the USB drive comes out and the puzzle is solved. I found the 64 GB flash drive. And now you can release the bolts and you will find that there is a metal pin that was inside. As you can see, there is the pin and there is a compartment inside. The pin moves in all possible directions and you have to figure out the way how to hold it with two bolts, put it in the middle and then push it with the third bolt in order to remove the USB drive. Don't put the USB drive inside if you didn't put the pin in, since it will be a problem to remove it later. Now put the pin in, remove this bolt so that the pin will go all the way inside the chamber. Release these two bolts as well so that they don't interfere with the bolt. And now you can put the USB drive back inside and it is secured. The only thing left is to put all bolts back on top of the puzzle, which can take you a little bit of time. The smaller bolt goes in the middle and the large bolts go left and right. Oh, I can't imagine how many bolts the puzzle designer had to screw in when he prepared all his puzzles for sale. That was the solution of the USB puzzle. As you can see, quite a small but fun puzzle with interesting solution. If you like the USB puzzle and you want to try some other amazing puzzles, go to puzzlemaster.ca. Thank you for watching. See you next time.